What would you do if somebody said, let's swap bikes for the day? To be honest, you'd be pretty silly not to take the offer. Assuming that you don't have a beautiful, expensive Panigale V4 and the other guy has some cheap Chinese scooter. But since this is a Superduke, I think it's a pretty good deal. And it's not just any Superduke, it is a ridiculously loud Superduke. So I took the offer and now I have a Superduke for the day. This video is sponsored by American Legend Rider. From the 50s to the millennial style, they have an array of biker products that you will surely love. They cultivate the burning spirit of each biker from every generation through fashion. They have everything from apparel, accessories, all the way to jewelry and ship worldwide. Check them out by visiting AmericanLegendRider.com or by clicking on the link in the description. But now that I have a Superduke for a day, I feel like I should make it worth my while. I feel like I need to get everything out of it that I possibly can because it is only mine, after all, for one day. But what should we do with it? You could just stare at it because it looks brilliant and your eyes keep searching, trying to figure out what exactly it is, and that's a pretty good way to appreciate it. Because it blows a lot of hot air out the back here, and using it for a purpose makes it environmentally friendly, doesn't it? You could take pictures of it because it's orange. Very, very orange. And that should be easy to photograph. You could just brag about it and keep adding to your Instagram story that you have a Superduke for the day. So this is my brand new Superduke, not for the day, forever. And obviously you have to ride it a lot. But to be honest, you have to do all of these things to be able to appreciate a bike in one day. But ultimately, this is exactly how I want a Superduke. A day to play with it, but I don't necessarily want it in my garage. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. If I had my dream warehouse full of motorcycles, this would definitely be in there somewhere. But this isn't the bike that I want as my only bike. Every time you ride this bike, you find something new that you absolutely love about it. You find something new that you hate about it. You find something new that is strange about it. And you find something new about it that scares you. KTM gave being normal a shot. Well, at least as close to normal as KTM could possibly be with the RC8. A competitor to your traditional inline 4-cylinder superbike, but in their own way. With an odd 75-degree V-twin, with an odd displacement choice, and a bunch of other odd traits that it would take an entire video just to cover those points. And then they realized that the superbike market wasn't what they wanted. So they took a Harley-like 75-degree V-twin and tried to squeeze it into one of their motocross frames. Unsurprisingly, it didn't fit, so they created this white and orange beautiful frame to house the beast. And I don't think they ever looked back. They created a whole new class of motorcycle that the Japanese have been trying to chase for years, along with the odd German. But it doesn't let you forget that it is Austrian. If the kill switch is off, it tells you about it. If the fuel is low, it doesn't just tell you about it, but it nags you about it. Like it's sure you think it's electric now. And even if the number plate light is disconnected, it nags you about it. Basically, anything you do that might be a little bit illegal, it nags you about. Luckily, usually you're accelerating too quickly to look down at the dash. But even at these forces, there is still plenty of time to appreciate the smoothest gearbox I have ever felt. Have a look at this gear lever. When I first rode it, I was pretty sure that this rubber piece wasn't long enough to get your foot underneath. But with how light the gearbox is, this is all you need. And did I mention that it's a KTM? If the color doesn't give it away, they've made sure to put the logo just about anywhere it fits so that you don't forget. It is a bike that is way more practical than it deserves to be. The design seems like it should be impractical. The naked concept seems like it should be impractical on the highway. The decibels that it puts out are impractical for anyone that doesn't appreciate a good exhaust note. And that single-sided swing arm looks like it should twist with the amount of torque that it puts down. But this all comes together to create a beautiful bike that is far easier to live with than it would ever admit to. So what would you do with a Superduke for a day?